Hey guys, what's up? So I have a brand new pre-workout supplement that just got released a couple weeks ago called the Beachbody Energize. It's part of the performance line, and I want to get my review out to you just because this product is just freaking unbelievable. Before I do that though, I want to take you kind of back in the past a little bit and talk about my experiences with pre-workout supplements. I used to lift in the gym all the time, especially during my college days when I was playing baseball. And whenever someone would come in and recommend a certain pre-workout supplement to me, or I would go on the internet and research and find different pre-workout supplements that had really good reviews, I would try them out. And I tried just practically every pre-workout supplement that you can think of. I tried NO Explode, White Flood, C4, Jacked, 1MR. I actually used Jacked for a very long time until I found out how bad it was for me. But I also used 1MR for a long time as well. But once I started getting into P90X and started learning more about health and nutrition, I started really paying attention to what I was consuming. And I started doing a lot of research on the ingredients of a supplement before I would purchase it and consume it. This is my health. I want to make sure that I'm taking care of myself, not just for right now, but for my future health as well. And it's pointless to absolutely consume something that is not good for me. So I made a shift in my thinking, and I want to make sure that from that point on, I was going to consume stuff that was legit and of really good quality. So I stopped taking all of those supplements, and I started taking Beachbody's E&E, which I have right here. And E&E is awesome. I mean, I've been using it for probably the last 2.5 years. I used it while going through the Body Beast program, and it served me well. The one thing I really liked about E&E was, one, I never really crashed from it, but two, it really did give me a lot of energy throughout the workouts, and it didn't really taste that bad either. But I'll get to that in a minute too. But when Beachbody came out with the new performance line, and they mentioned that they were coming out with the Energize supplement, I was a little skeptical because I wasn't sure if, one, it was going to really meet up to my expectations in a pre-workout supplement, and I wanted to make sure it was something that was better than E&E as well. So going into it, I was extremely skeptical, and then I took it for the first time, and holy cow, man, I was absolutely floored with not just how quick it kicked in, but how much energy I had pretty much through the rest of the day, not just during my workout, and how I never experienced a crash afterwards. So I want to break this down, and I want to talk about kind of each one of those parts individually. But I do want to talk about a few things before that, and that's really the consistency of the product. So as you see here, I don't know if you can see that. Oh, it's extremely powdery. And the one thing that I didn't like about E&E was that when it got wet and there was moisture in the bottle, even when I would put it in my jar and stir it up a little bit, it really got granular, and some of the stuff kind of settled at the bottom, and I would have to swirl my cup and then chug it from there. And I never really had that with the new Beachbody Performance line. This stuff is just awesome. It really does mix well. I just put it in 8 ounces of water, stir it up, and I don't have to like swirl it around and chug or anything like that. It goes down very smooth. The one thing I like about this, much better than like E&E, is the taste. Like I said, E&E doesn't taste bad. It's a lemon lime flavor. It's not bad, but there's kind of like a bitter aftertaste afterwards. This is a lemon flavor, and I have zero aftertaste afterwards. And honestly, it's like a more natural lemon flavor, and it's awesome. I absolutely love it. Let's move on next to how long it kicks in till it kicks in. And this was just, like I said earlier, this is so surprising to me. But after just about 5 minutes of taking this stuff on an empty stomach, I started getting the tingles in the ear, and that's from the beta-alanine. But man, just the energy just hit me like a freight train, and it was awesome. I mean, I was ready to go right away. And once I got downstairs and started doing, my gym is in my basement. It's a big gym. Maybe I'll do a video on that on another time. But anyways, once I got downstairs and started working out, I was just absolutely floored by how effective this supplement was in the pumps that I was getting. And this is crazy, and it's not all in my head because my wife actually said the exact same thing to me last week. But when I was doing my workouts and I was doing certain exercises like curls and stuff, my max when I was taking E&E was a lot different than my max when I was taking the Energize supplement. I was getting at least 2 to 3 more reps. And I was like, this is just crazy. I mean, it was throughout the entire workout. I just felt like I had more energy. I could push further. I could push harder. And like I said, I mean, that's exactly what you want and what you look for in a pre-workout supplement. And this stuff passed the test with flying colors. I mean, it is seriously, seriously legit stuff when it comes to the energy. One of the issues that I had with 1MR was that I had an absolutely terrible crash afterwards, to the point to where I literally would feel like sleeping after my workout. And I was a little worried that I would experience that with the Energize supplement as well, but that never happened. And surprisingly, the energy lasted pretty much the entire day. And it slowly came down from that energy, but it wasn't like an instant crash like I would get with 1MR. And it was great. And I didn't have any trouble sleeping afterwards either. And that's another thing. When I took Jacked, even if it was in the morning or whatever, I would just have the hardest time falling asleep. It would take me like 2 hours to get to sleep. Never had any of that with Energize. So anyways, Energize, seriously guys, I mean, this stuff absolutely rocks. I'm so excited to start using it. I'm on a break of working out right now. I used it for about a week. I'm ready to get back into lifting again and start using this supplement along with some other supplements. But man, it's really good stuff. If you guys haven't tried it yet, make sure you get out, get it. It's awesome. That's all I can say, man. I mean, I literally would rank this a 10 out of 10 when it comes to pre-workout supplements. And there are so many people, a lot of my customers, a lot of the coaches on my team who are saying the exact same thing. So what I'll try to do too is on my website, I'll try to get some other reviews and opinions on it and post on the site their reviews, and you can check that out as well. But good stuff. Go get it. Try it out. I promise you, you'll love it just as much as Melinda and I do. So, all right, guys, I'll talk to you soon. See ya.